Merry Christmas, everybody! Welcome back to Inside the Trailer. Today is episode 7. It's all about Christmas stuff. We got NBA, NHL, NFL, all Christmas themed. What would you say? Categories?
Yeah,
games,
I get categories, games, topics. Yeah,
all the above.
Yeah, everything Christmas this episode.
Dude, I'm just feeling so merry today.
I know, I am. I'm feeling very jolly.
Yeah,
I'm ready for Christmas. I'm excited.
Yeah, what's this hat that you get on?
This hat, here, I'll put it down just in case you can't see me in the camera. I got a little Santa hat. It's
it's
quite
cute.
literally Santa's face on the hat. I couldn't find a Christmas hat like yours. You got a nice one, so I went with the next best option. It's comfy hat. I like it.
Is it?
It's fun.
It doesn't look comfy.
It is comfy. It is surprisingly very comfy on my head. I'm not gonna lie. It's very soft.
I can't lie. This one's comfy though.
It looks comfy. It's
this
very
one's
soft.
the one that is very soft.
It does look
like,
very
just,
soft.
It's flexible and stuff,
Right.
so it's not like stuck in a point like yours.
Yeah, mine's kind of more of a point. Your kind of just comes down and hangs around a little bit. I like that though.
I feel like that kind of fits our themes in a way. I don't know how, but it does.
Yeah, sure.
This candle is sort of like a fireplace in a way.
Kind of. It's very warm. It's keeping me warm in this cold trailer. It's cold outside, baby. It's cold outside.
I think right now we need to talk about some things, and I think the first one has got to be Christmas game predictions, because that's the most recent thing. Probably the most important thing that I want to talk about today.
Absolutely the most important thing. That's the best part about Christmas is the games.
I'd say.
Screw the presents. Screw seeing your family. Let's talk about the games.
It's the sports games.
It's the sports games. Let's talk about the games real quick.
What is our games? I actually don't remember.
All right, I got it pulled up right here. So we'll start with the NFL, like you said. Okay, so our first game is Chiefs Steelers at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern Central Time or Eastern Time.
I mean, I feel like there's an obvious choice here, and you can just easily say the Chiefs. But I actually think there's an argument for why the Steelers could win.
Okay. What's your argument for that? I want to hear that.
It's just solid defense.
Yep.
I feel like solid defense is a key to winning any game.
Absolutely.
On the other hand, the Chiefs have Mahomes. But Mahomes hasn't even been playing like all that.
No, he hasn't. So, for his standards, it's a down season for him.
It is.
Even though he's not it's not a terrible season.
No,
it's just not an MVP quality season that we have come to known out of him every year.
Yeah.
But
I guess this kind of shows that you don't need to be you don't need to play MVP caliber and still, he doesn't even have the pieces around him yet. He's just that good that he can have a down season and still be
that guy.
Win, undefeated.
Right.
So I don't know.
Pretty much. No. I like that take. I mean, like you said, the Steelers have a really good defense. They've been playing some really good football this season. Russell Wilson's been balling out. The offense has been clicking as well. But again, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Chiefs are going to take this game. I think it could be tight. I think it could be, maybe a battle of the defense here, potentially. Like you said, Mahomes hasn't been playing great, so maybe it's a tough matchup against a tough Steelers defense. Yeah. So maybe, again, low-scoring game, but I think in the end, I think the Chiefs will prevail in this game. No matter if it's a, high-scoring game, low-scoring game. I think the Chiefs are going to find a way to squeeze it out and pull with that Christmas. I don't want that to happen either, but I think they get that Christmas miracle, you know what I mean? I think they pull out the win.
It's not even a Christmas miracle.
No,
I feel like
not.
if it was a Christmas miracle,
it's some Christmas black magic that's been going on. Actually, both teams, but mostly the Chiefs. So they pull out the Christmas black magic win.
Yeah, there you go. I think if we're gonna talk about Christmas miracle though, and what would feed my belly is if the Steelers won and the Chiefs lost on Christmas.
Dude, that would feed. That would feed.
It would actually feed.
That actually would feed.
More than probably Christmas turkey dinner or something like that.
Dude, it absolutely would.
My God, Steelers,
that's like
Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I'd love that. But you said you think you had the Chiefs winning as well, or do you think?
Yeah, I got the Chiefs
winning. Okay.
I'm just saying, I think it could be a lot closer than.
No, it definitely could. I think it definitely will be a close game.
Although I did think the Steelers were gonna have a closer game against the Ravens this past week.
Yeah.
And Ravens still won, and it kind of looked a little bit easier than I thought for Lamar and the Ravens. So I don't know. I think if the Steelers are gonna win, it'll probably be a defensive, domination game.
Right. I think so too. Like you said, I think it's gonna be a defensive battle. I think it's gonna be the better defense prevails.
Yeah. Oh, also, I mean, the Steelers will have Pickens too.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see how that game goes. I don't know. It should be an interesting game.
Yeah. Texans Ravens?
Ravens. Yeah, 4:30.
Ravens. Okay.
It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. We got Stroud versus Lamar. Two young, very athletic quarterbacks who can get out of the pocket, make a play. They've got some really good receivers on that team, great running backs, just great offensive game right there, too, with some solid defense behind it as well. But in that battle, who do you got?
I think you have to go with the Ravens on this one.
Yeah.
Like, not only is Stroud having a down season, Lamar is having an amazing season.
MVP quality season.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he might not. Well, actually, he could be MVP still.
He still could. I think he can definitely make the comeback.
Josh Allen didn't have a great game
today.
Today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's still up in the air. But I think the Ravens are just the better team. And I think now with Tank Dell gone, what is Nico Collins going to carry this offense? Like, I don't know. I'm going to take the Ravens. What do you
I'm going to take the Ravens as well, but I still think it's going to be a tight game. I think both of these are really good matchups. I think both of them are going to be tight games.
True.
I am going to take the Ravens in the end. Again, Lamar's playing like an MVP right now.
Yeah,
he still could come back. Josh Allen is the favorite as of right now, but I think it's a little closer than what people are making it out to seem. I think Lamar could easily bounce back and have a really good game on Christmas and show that, you know, this is why he's you should be the MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens. We'll go back into it later, but I have a star at this game who I think is gonna break up. We'll get into that. It's not Lamar. That's my little spoiler, I guess. But
okay.
I think it could be a very. I think it's a little foreshadowing, but I think it's gonna be a high scoring game though.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I think it's gonna be a very high scoring game. Two great offenses. Even though the Tank Dell injury, obviously they don't have Diggs too. So like you said, Nico Collins is gonna have to carry. Yeah. You know, the receiving core, but I still think Collins is really good enough where he can do that. Joe Mixon hasn't been playing incredible the past couple of weeks, but I think he still can ball out and have a really good game as well. You know what I mean? And get him involved because they're going to have to get him
every single time you underestimate Joe Mixon, it's like he comes back and he gives you 2 touchdowns and 200 yards. It's
literally.
I don't know. I love Joe Mixon. I used to have him on fantasy, but I traded him at the.
Hey, shout out Joe Mixon. Won me a fantasy league.
Did he?
He did last year in the in our league.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yep, in the 10-man league.
Did
he? Oh, did he? W. Joe Mixon. Hey, shout out Joe Mixon. Unfortunately, he's not on the squad anymore. He did have to get traded, but always be a legend on my team. Always will be. But yeah. So I'm gonna take the Ravens. You got the Ravens as well.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yes.
I think they're kind of obvious choices, but I mean we could have some crazy Christmas Day magic, whatever.
Good, yeah. We could
not
just
black magic, but
it could be a little upset. I mean, maybe we make a little parlay too. You know, you know, we started our ladder challenges. You know, the past couple of days or the past week or so on TikTok. So hopefully, this one carries over. You know, into Christmas Day, and we get to do a fun ladder challenge. If not, we'll restart, or maybe we'll just throw a little fun bet in. But we could do like our own NFL and NBA if you want. I mean, we just did NFL, so let's jump over to the NBA and maybe it will spark our ideas in the next coming days to come up with something. But
yeah, I agree.
Let's jump over to the NBA right now.
Quick tidbit before we do.
Yeah.
You know, we are 13 for 15 out of out of the ladder challenges, right?
Yeah.
Out of the 15 picks that we've made total, we're 13 for 15 of them.
Dude, we've been doing good except just those two. I mean, we had Farabee, you know, we had him on.
It should have hit, bro.
It should have hit, man. It's really annoying that it didn't. 2+ shots on net, and he only had one. The other one, you were watching the game. I unfortunately couldn't. I wasn't around. But you said it got deflected, but it would have been on goal. Yeah. And, the Flyers just had a really off game. You know, they weren't shooting well. You think they had 17 shots on? Yeah, 17 shots on goal the whole game.
Of course, they decided to have their bad game when we bet on them.
When we bet on them, yeah, of course, because that's just how it goes.
Sports gambling in a nutshell.
Yep.
And then obviously Embiid just doesn't do anything in the first half. It's like.
Yeah. And then it just wasn't enough. I don't know.
If he played like he did in the second half all game, that was hidden easily.
Yeah.
That's the sucky part.
My sources tell me that when Embiid isn't playing healthy, which he must have not been, he doesn't go for rebounds. He kind of only scores and passes the ball, which he was doing. He almost had a double-double.
Yeah, I know.
But
it's just like, bro.
I don't know. You win some, you lose some, but we move forward. I think this try could be the one, potentially.
We'll see.
But you never know. We got to keep cooking. So, again, if you're watching and you don't follow the socials, go follow the socials or just check them out at least. And check out our ladder challenge on TikTok. I mean, like we said, 13 for 15, so it's not bad. We're making some good picks. It's just, continue that every day and, getting to that 10-day mark, and we'll have 10K each.
Oh, my God, we'll be rich.
I know. We're going to have to, do some upgrades or something. Put some
Dude,
put something cool. You know what I mean? Or maybe just get I don't know, something
like
cool
a
for
triple camera setup back.
I don't know, something. I don't know, something. We could do something nice to help with the podcast. Maybe put it back into.
Oh, you say you want to donate yours to charity?
Yeah, let's do it. The charity of the podcast.
The charity of the podcast?
Nah, maybe we'll donate some of it though. I don't know if you got any charities that you want us to donate to. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll get to that point when we get to that point in about 9 days because we just started the new one today. We'll come back in 9 days and we'll figure out what we're gonna do that 10K.
I mean, by the next podcast, we'll probably by the next podcast, it'll probably be exactly on day 10, if I'm thinking about it right, because we usually post like 2 days.
Yeah, something like
So I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we go into the new year with it, like money in our pockets.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
I hope so.
All right, let's get back on.
Yeah, let's get back into the NBA. Anyways, NBA Christmas Day. Okay, our first game at 12 o'clock. We've got the Spurs and the Knicks.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good game.
How do we feel about this? Who do you got?
I think the Knicks are winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not be surprised if the Spurs just like randomly had a weird like explosion of points.
Yeah.
For example, and the Knicks shut down because sometimes they do that. I don't know. What do you got?
I'm going to go with the Knicks as well.
Yeah.
I think Wemby himself is going to have a really good game because he just tends to do that regardless. I think just the Knicks, he is. I think the Knicks just as a whole have a much better and deeper squad than the Spurs do. Yeah, so I think the Knicks tend to play on Christmas Eve. They're kind of notorious for that. So I'm going to go with the Knicks Christmas Day win here.
Okay.
I think that just seems like a fair option.
There you go. Next up is what?
We got T-Wolves and the Mavericks at 2:30.
Okay.
I think this could be a very fun and close game. I don't know. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, this one's tough to predict because I think both teams are kind of. This is what? Oh, Western Conference Finals.
I think it might have been the conference final.
Conference Finals. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conference Finals rematch from last year.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna take the Mavericks again.
Are you gonna take the Mavericks again?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the T-Wolves could win. I mean, it's.
Well, they definitely could. I mean,
unclear.
you can't doubt Luka Doncic. He could go off any single game, especially on Christmas Day when the lights are big. I'm gonna go opposite of you here though. I'm gonna take the Timberwolves. I think the Timberwolves have a really good team. I think they can definitely shut down the Mavs. I think Anthony Edwards is that guy.
Oh yeah.
I think he's gonna ball out against the Mavericks.
A lot of points. You think he's?
Yeah, I think he's absolutely gonna score a lot of points. I think again, like you said, the Mavericks, they won the last matchup and they went to the finals, but this time I'm gonna take the Timberwolves. I'm gonna take the Timberwolves on this one.
Logic, honestly.
Yeah.
What's next?
We got the 76ers and the Celtics. Now this is a fun rivalry that's been going on for a while. But the 76ers have been a little hurt. I'm gonna go with the Celtics. What do you have here?
I need to know if Embiid is playing. Do you know if he is?
I'm gonna assume he probably is because again it's Christmas Day. The lights are big.
Right?
It's a big day. Embiid, hasn't been playing fully healthy, but I'm going to assume they save him for this one because, again, it's a really tough Eastern Conference matchup where you need to get a good win here. So I think they, maybe rest him the game before or something.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to assume he's playing.
Okay.
If
he's playing, it makes it harder, and I still have the Celtics.
And this assumption go with the fact that Embiid's playing.
That Embiid is playing.
Yeah.
That's still going to go Celtics.
Yeah.
I think it makes it harder, though, and I think this could be a really close game.
Okay.
Celtics.
Celtics? Okay.
Celtics.
You said it's going to be a close game. I actually think it's going to be a blowout.
What?
Even
with Embiid
playing Paul George, Maxey. Again, I mean, not that, he's the fourth option on the team, pretty much. He was kind of coming off the bench. Yeah. McCain being down, who, was top of the Rookie of the Year charts. Yeah. And he's playing really well. Changes something. I think losing him is a big loss for the 76ers, who haven't had much to look forward to this season because they've, been really hurt. They haven't been playing up to expectations, and when you have a guy like that go down, it's really tough.
Yeah.
But again, 76ers team is really good, but like we said, Embiid's not totally healthy. So, especially after him selling out Harley the other day, I'm a little salty.
Yeah, screw him, bro.
Screw him. I'm a little salty. I should have never bet on him. But, again, I think the Celtics take this one easily. Clearly the better team all around. I just don't think the 76ers get this one going. If Embiid's not healthy, I think the Celtics are going to dominate the boards, and that's really important for this team. If they're going to get, the boards and they're going to shoot the three better, the Celtics are going to take this one easily.
Yeah. feel like KP is probably gonna have a good game.
Absolutely could. You can absolutely
course.
dominate Embiid in the post if he's not up to his healthy MVP standards.
Yeah, that's the assumption.
It's
right?
again, like you said, it kind of comes down to Embiid, but regardless, I think the Celtics are going to win this one by
probably
by at least
I mean, I got it too. Yeah.
I think they'll win this by a good margin.
Okay. W.
Yeah,
What's
so
next?
I'm going to go with the Celtics. But next we got Lakers Warriors, which could be a fun matchup too. Braun versus Curry. This is an interesting one.
Dude, the Warriors starting five is ugly though. Like, I saw something the other day that was like, the only notable player on there was, I think it was Curry. Wiggins was on there.
Yeah.
Like,
you still got Draymond.
yeah, but he wasn't even in the starting five. He wasn't in the starting five that I saw. They didn't have a center in their starting lineup.
Yeah.
they actually were running small ball. I don't know. I got Lakers. It's just safer to say the better team here. But I don't know.
I'm going to go with the Lakers as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Lakers as well. Obviously, Curry's going to probably, play really well. He just kind of always does.
Bunch of threes.
Threes, absolutely. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think LeBron's going to come out big on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play really well.
Okay.
And I think he's going to shine, and the Lakers take this one. I think AD is going to play really well as well. The Lakers got some good other role players, some other talent on that team that can maybe you're not going to stop Steph. You can slow him down a little bit, or maybe make other guys make plays.
50 feet if he has to.
If he has to, yeah. But I think they maybe force the other guys to make the plays, and maybe the other guys just can't. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lakers though. I'm gonna take the Lakers.
Do you like Sprite Cranberry?
I do like Sprite Cranberry. Sprite Cranberry is not that bad.
I've actually never had it.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you have it? Like years ago or
like
recently?
A year or two ago. I don't know. I saw it in a store.
Is it better than like?
No, it's not that
regular
bad.
Sprite
If I wouldn't go out of my way necessarily
Oh,
to
no?
like. No, I wouldn't be like, dude, I'm gonna go to the store and get I'm gonna get like Sprite Cranberry over a regular
I
Sprite.
feel like you wouldn't do that.
If someone had it though, I'd be like, yeah, man, I have a glass of that.
Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but
Okay.
yeah,
LeBron makes it look really.
he does
good.
look, or like the Henny.
Dude. Oh my god.
I need a glass of the Henny.
Yeah, for real.
But our last game at 10:30 is going to be Nuggets and Suns. Now this is again, I mean, all these are really good matchups today. Of course, the NBA is going to pick really good matchups for Christmas Day. Nuggets Suns though, I think you could go either way.
Yeah.
I think you could go either way, but I want to hear what you got.
I feel like when the lights are bright and when the game's on the line, KD is clutch, bro.
Absolutely.
He's so clutch. But they got Jokic, and that's like a whole.
Again, it's
different
really
thing,
tough.
Bro. I'm gonna take the Suns,
Okay.
and I would accept defeat pretty easily if. Why are you laughing? I would accept defeat if the Nuggets won,
Okay.
and I wouldn't I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the Suns as well. I
Yeah.
think KD, Booker, Beal.
Yeah.
Really good.
Good
three.
trio. Yeah.
Good trio. Again, the Nuggets are a good team as well. They got Jamal Murray, MPJ. They got Jokic, 2-time MVP. But I think KD, like you said, comes up big on Christmas Day.
Yeah, probably.
I think KD's gonna have a really good game and ball out against the Nuggets. I think it's gonna be tight towards the end. Good defensive battle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Suns at the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the
Yeah, I
Suns.
like that. I mean, we'll have to see how we do. We only have one different. It's more just like. And what is that? The Mavericks and T-Wolves.
Mavericks, T-Wolves, yeah.
Not that we're
A couple other games that could. I mean, again,
Yeah.
this Nuggets Suns game could go either way. Warriors Lakers could go either way. I guess Spurs Knicks maybe could go if Wemby goes off and they don't have an answer for him.
True.
Honestly, Ravens Texans could go either way.
I think so.
I think so too.
It depends on how CJ Stroud plays, to be honest. If he wants to give you a CJ Stroud performance, like he did in his rookie year, sure.
Yeah.
I think. But if he just, doesn't play that well, it's obviously going to be a lot worse than we think. So, I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, we'll have to see. I'm excited to see those games. Next up, we have this one's interesting. So, we're gonna make an NBA starting. I want to say starting 6, like starting 5, and then also like a 6-man.
6-man, sure. We'll do
with all Christmas characters.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know. We can do this together, right?
Yeah, we'll do this together. We'll come up with a team together, and we'll kind of break this down real quick.
Okay.
You have any particular?
What do you want to start with?
I don't know. I feel like
might be easiest to go like big man.
I think it is easiest to go big man because how can you not put the big man in your starting 5? Santa Claus.
Is Santa tall though?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know.
Is there any tall Christmas characters?
The Grinch, Jack Skellington could be a potential one.
I always forget that he's.
Because it's like a Christmas but Halloween. What would you? Okay, separate little question right here.
Yeah.
Christmas or Halloween movie? Some people say Christmas. Some people say Halloween.
I don't know.
It's really tough.
When you say skeleton, I know his name is Skellington, but it's like
Skellington, yeah.
But it's like I think of Halloween, but I think he's a Christmas guy. What the hell?
It's tough. I'm really split on that. Well, for this sake, let's say Christmas because he loves Christmas.
Okay.
He's this.
Tall as shit. He's very tall.
He is very tall. Santa is not tall at all, man. I just looked up his height. He's coming in at 5'7". That's not good. I don't even necessarily know if I want him at my starting point guard. But also,
how tall is Jack Skellington though?
Dude, he's massive.
Look it up.
Okay, let's.
Do you even think that? It's weird because I feel like the internet has heights for every.
They could. Maybe Santa's taller. The internet's saying 6'11".
6'11".
I think you'll automatically just have to put him at the 5 if he's that tall.
If it's not him, I also just thought of the Yeti from from Rudolph. Is that what it is?
You know what? You do make a good point.
He's because Jack Skellington. Yeah.
Maybe put him at the 4 because he's a little more dynamic. He's not as like big. Maybe again like a KD build. You know what I mean? KD's the Slim Reaper.
You might be cooking right now. Jack Skellington at the center and then
no. Put Jack at the 4. Put the Yeti at the 5.
Put Jack at the 4. Yeti at the 5. I see. Interesting. I like that.
Is there any other like tall Christmas characters though? I feel like this one's kind of easy. The big man at least.
Like you got Grinch, but Grinch doesn't seem like the athletic type, and he probably won't even want to play. If we're being honest, he might
not want to. That's right.
Gonna hate it. He has so much hate in his heart.
He does, but maybe he uses that as motivation.
I mean, it depends if it translates.
The Grinch. I'm looking at the Grinch's height right now. So we'll say Jim Carrey is 6'2". Jim Carrey played him in the live action. So do we go off the fact that the Grinch is 6'2"? Because, in the movie, he technically would have been 6'2".
Yeah, we'll say 6'2".
We'll say 6'2".
That's not necessarily 4 or 5 height.
You know what? I have a good reason as to why the Grinch should be in the starting lineup.
Okay.
I think we're going to put the Grinch at...
The 2 or the 3?
Either the 1 or the 2.
1 or the 2.
See, here's the thing. The Grinch, I think, is going to bring a lot of good defense to our team because he's so good at stealing presents. He went around and stole the whole team's, a whole town's presents.
Yeah, that's actually true.
He's gonna steal the ball. Like if he's playing on that team, so either the 1 or the 2. But the problem is he a good shooter though? I don't. Well,
you don't need him to be a good shooter when you have Jack Skellington and the Yeti.
True.
Is his name the Yeti?
I assume it's just the Yeti.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
But when you have those 2 at the 4 and the 5. Holy crap, that's a dynamic duo.
You know what? I think we should put the Grinch at the 1. I think the Grinch, he's 6'2", so he's he would kind of be an average point guard.
Yeah,
I think he's got a good wingspan too. You know what I mean? He's gonna be all over the ball. He's gonna be trying to steal it. So again, that's why we set up maybe our shooting guard to be the one that shoots it, and the Grinch is gonna be the one to set it up and bring up some good defense.
I like it.
You like that? Okay, so we're gonna go with the Grinch at the 1, Jack at the 4, the Yeti at the 5. Now, who do we go with the 2 and the 3? Now, this one could be fun.
It could be. I gotta look at some more names, man.
Let's look at some more Christmas characters.
Like, you got Buddy. You got Buddy from Elf.
Ooh, okay.
And he's... I don't know. He could be a liability. If we're just thinking about it, he could be a liability. He's got some height. Will Ferrell is... I don't know how tall. Do you know how tall?
Let's take a little look. Will Ferrell, I'm sorry, is 6'4". Okay, so he does bring some height to the table. So now maybe we put him... Here's the thing. Buddy is definitely not afraid of any challenges. Buddy is not afraid to miss. Maybe we put Buddy at the 2. Now, he doesn't always hit his shots, so maybe we put him at the 3.
Nah, that doesn't make sense. I think you gotta leave him off though.
You leave him off?
To be honest.
Okay. Or maybe we put him... let's keep looking for it. Maybe we could put him on the bench. Maybe we could put him as a 6-man if it calls for it.
I'm trying to think of like other guys. There's Jack Frost. There's Heat Miser.
Yep.
Heat Miser's small as hell, isn't he?
He is.
Small as hell, that's kind of...
Kevin...
McAllister.
Kevin McAllister, he's very tricky, so maybe we put... I know he's tiny as a kid.
Get the height, man.
Yeah, I know, but we already have... What we lose on the height for the guards, we make up for with the big men. So do you put Kevin at the 1 because he's super tricky? You know what I mean? He's like the same thing kind of with...
Can Kevin shoot, though? He's a kid.
He is a kid.
Like, yeah, if you want to say he doesn't need the height if he's good at shooting and he... Like, sure. But Kevin, he's smart.
He's very smart.
He's smart.
I think he brings a lot of IQ.
Does a shooting guard like have anything to do with intelligence on the court? Probably not.
I mean, you got to make good decisions on when to shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels more like a point guard type of thing, though.
So maybe we move the Grinch.
But doesn't a point guard usually?
Maybe we move the Grinch to the 2 and put Kevin at the 1. I think he's very tricky. He's a very smart kid. I think he can set up for a lot of plays. I think Jack is going to be our main ball handler.
You think so?
I think so, honestly. He's... That's tough. It kind of... I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think Kevin at the 1 could be fun, and then you go Grinch at the 2, Jack at the 4, Yeti at the 5.
Okay.
And then that just leaves us with the 3.
Some other names we got is Ebenezer Scrooge. We got we got Santa, but I don't know if I want really Santa.
Yeah.
Krampus, Jack Frost, Snow Miser's decently tall.
Okay.
No, he's not. He's actually small.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like...
Ooh, Frosty. Maybe Frosty?
Oh, Frosty could be a nice
Or is he more of like another big man where we just put him at the 6-man? I think he deserves a spot on this team at least.
You think so?
I think so. Whether it's the 3 or if it's the...
Throw him in at the 6.
You want...
Have him be the 6-man.
Sure. Frosty brings the vibes as well.
He feels pretty versatile in the way that you could probably throw him anywhere on the court and he'll probably do you justice.
Yeah, he loves hugs too, so it's like he'll be all over on the defense. He'll
slide in at the 1 or the 2. He could slide in for Yeti when Yeti is tired.
Yeah, he
because
definitely
I think
could.
He's pretty decently tall.
He is.
I'm cool with him at the 6.
I like that. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's put Frosty at the 6. We still need a 3.
I think who else did we mention? We mentioned Buddy. We mentioned Krampus, Ebenezer. I don't know. I think Santa. How do you leave Santa out of your starting lineup, though?
I feel like you can't.
You can't. You really can't.
How tall is Santa?
I mean, according to this, he's 5'7", but I mean, other actors have played him, and they're probably taller.
Yeah. Santa's not 5'7", man.
Let me look this up again just to make sure. Santa Claus height. According to the Washington Examiner, he's 5'7", but let's look at... Yeah, I don't know. They're claiming he's 5'7".
Buddy was really tall.
Buddy was tall. Maybe we go Buddy.
Maybe we just go Buddy, man.
And then, yeah, unfortunately Santa might have to... Santa can be the coach. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Santa brings a lot of...
Santa be the coach.
Yeah, we'll have Santa be the coach. Okay.
He's the smartest of them all.
He is.
He knows everything about Christmas.
He is. He's a little old too. So we'll put Santa as the coach. Okay. We'll put Kevin at the 1. The Grinch at the 2.
Yep.
Buddy at the 3. Jack at the 4. Yeti at the 5. I like that starting lineup a lot.
And Frosty at the 6.
Yeah, Frosty at the 6. Yeah, he comes off the bench.
That's an NBA winning roster.
I think it is. You want to stick with that?
I'm down for that.
Sure. That's the team then. Kevin, the Grinch, Buddy, Jack, the Yeti, Frosty coming off the bench, Santa Claus is the coach. How do we feel about that?
Dude, I feel like who's stopping that team?
No one.
The Celtics?
I don't know. I don't know about
The
that
Cavs?
one. No one. I'm gonna go with, I like this Christmas roster a lot. I'm gonna go with that. If you guys have any other thoughts or any other characters you'd rather put in, let us know. Maybe we're missing someone important.
We might be.
We could be missing someone, but I like that roster a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll leave that up to the comments to see, what we could have done better if we have it perfect. I think we have it perfect.
Yeah, I think we.
I like that roster a lot. I think that's very fun. I think it's gonna win a lot of games. But speaking, let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? Let's move on to the NHL. So the NHL doesn't do any games on the 24th, Christmas Eve,
Yep.
Christmas Day on the 25th, and the 26th, unless the 26th falls on a Saturday, which then they have the 23rd off. So they have a 3-day Christmas break.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think the NHL could do really well if they were to have Christmas Day games. So I think we should come up with a couple games that would go and fill really well.
Oh, if we were like the schedule makers.
Yeah, if we were the schedule makers, let's pretend in the
Okay.
scenario we're the schedule makers. Let's decide on the Christmas Day games.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
All right.
I mean, we could easily go to rivalries. We could go to colors, maybe green and red.
Yep.
I mean, first let's think. Like, how many games do you think they should do? Because if the NFL does 2, and the NBA does 5,
Let's do 3.
3.
Let's do 3. And we'll kind of try to see if
Yeah.
we can get them in the middle of, at least starting times in the middle of kind of when those games start. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Nothing too crazy, but enough to, maybe bring some attention. We'll go 3.
Sure.
We'll stick with 3 for now.
Here's what I'm thinking straight off the bat.
Yep.
All right. We need one really good rivalry.
Yep.
Probably switches every single year, right? That part switches.
Okay.
The second category, or the second matchup, is Stanley Cup Final rematch.
Yep.
Okay, just off the top of my head. We need a third. We need a third category.
Okay.
And it could easily be rivalry, or it could be something. It could be colors, or it could be could be anything.
Could. I want to take this off of kind of what the NBA does. So
Okay.
they have the Spurs playing. Who the Spurs themselves aren't an incredible team, but they have an incredible young talent in Wemby. So it's a must-watch team. So maybe we kind of go in the NHL. Someone
Must-watch game.
must-watch player. You know what I mean? It would make it a must-watch game. A guy who's young, on the rise, not so great of a team. One name that comes to my mind is Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks.
Blackhawks Oilers maybe.
Yeah, that could definitely happen. Unless I like the
actually,
idea. You said the cup rematch.
So,
I
yeah,
do like that. I think that should be at least somewhere on the schedule. We'll come up with kind of the order. Let's go with that for one. Oilers Panthers is going to be on Christmas Day. Okay.
That's interesting. I like that one.
Okay. I don't know how you feel. Do you want to put the Blackhawks and Connor Bedard on, because that's a red team. It's an original 6 team. Maybe we match them up against a green team potentially. We could go with the Stars.
I want to match. If you're gonna say that up and coming player or someone who's influential, right, as Connor Bedard, I'd want someone like Sidney Crosby of that caliber up there. Now it's just, is there a green team that has an influential player? And if so, yes.
You could go the Wild with Kaprizov.
Yeah, but for some reason that just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't either. I mean, it's a divisional matchup,
It is.
right?
It's not bad.
Blackhawks, Wild. It's not bad.
But if you're gonna base it off color, then it's gonna be the same teams every year. And there's only a few.
Maybe we
teams.
avoid the color and we
Maybe
just
we
kind of
avoid
just
it.
more matched
Influential.
up. Yeah, we'll go more just influential. We'll avoid the color matchup because that might not be as marketable.
Yeah. How do you feel about How do you feel about Sidney Crosby and the Penguins?
I like that a lot. I think Crosby is one of the most marketable players on the league.
Probably.
So maybe you could go that. You could go the Capitals route. Although
Yeah.
I guess, you don't make the schedule before the season, so you're not going to know. Ovechkin is hurt right now,
Yeah.
so you could have gone and maybe put Ovechkin. You could have done Ovechkin versus Crosby on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I think that could have been really fun. Maybe we just skip Bedard, or maybe our rivalry is just Penguins Capitals, but I think there is potentially another big rivalry.
There's a few others.
Yeah, there's a few. I think one that comes to my mind is Bruins Maple Leafs.
Bruins Maple Leafs is one of them, and I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to that at all. You got Islanders, Rangers. You probably have Let's see.
Could do
the
like
Kings and the Sharks, maybe.
you could do like Knights, Avalanche. You could do Knights,
Avalanche
Kings.
is a good one.
You could do Canadians versus Maple Leafs too. You could do Canadians versus Bruins.
If we're trying to think from a purely marketable perspective, you probably need one to like a Canadian team.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Yep.
So Maple Leafs Bruins kind of fits that mold.
Okay.
You're gonna need a few or at least like probably 2 on the west side or the west coast,
Okay.
and 2 on the east coast. That's probably the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to do Blackhawks, I'd probably say they're more. It's tough. They're actually.
You could honestly just kind of put them up against anyone. There's not really much history with
Penguins
Spurs
would be a
versus
nice
Knicks if we're kind of using that as a basis or a base, excuse me. But like you could go. I mean, you could go like just Battle of Red. I guess the Devils, don't they have a green alternate jersey?
Jack Hughes versus Connor
Jack
Bedard.
Hughes versus Connor Bedard.
It's not bad. I like that.
That
one.
could be a fun matchup. Not nothing a huge rivalry.
It's kind of must see in a way.
I think it
Devils are
definitely
really good. Chicago's up and coming.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
You want to do that?
I like Chicago.
Have something.
Chicago versus New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's your must-see game. As weird as it is, I mean,
It's still
makes sense.
it's still a marketable game because you got the 2 big stars that are coming up. Well, Jack Hughes is kind of already solidified as a big
Yeah.
star, but Bedard is, I mean, he's a star, but he's still rising. He was the number 1 overall pick last year,
Yeah.
so he's still rising and becoming even better.
Truly, if you want to go up-and-coming stars, we should go Celebrini versus Bedard.
That is true.
But I don't think that's
I don't
as
think
good.
I don't think that's as marketable as Hughes
No, yeah, probably.
versus Bedard.
Let's do Devils, Chicago.
I like that.
And
I like that. Yeah, maybe give Chicago I mean, if we're gonna go with the red green, I mean, I think the Devils have the green alternates, right? Or am I making that up?
They don't have green. They used to.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. I think they used to have.
It looks like, well, this is a whole nother conversation. Is if they did have Christmas games, how cool would it be if they had a reverse retro for? That's what I'm thinking of. It was a reverse retro. If they had some kind of Christmas jersey,
that would be really cool.
that would be cool.
That would be really cool if they could come out with like and then like like the NBA did a couple years ago. I don't know why they got rid of it. The Christmas Day jerseys, maybe again you do the red green matchup. You have the green alternates for the.
See, and that would increase NHL ratings because for some reason they don't want to do anything that's cool.
I don't know
Like,
why.
I don't know, man.
I like that a lot.
I like that.
But let's think about the order though. Okay, so I think the Cup rematch
should be.
I think this should be the last game of the night. What should we put in the middle? Because
I think the middle.
Okay.
Because the first one is the least seen.
Yep. So do we put Blackhawks, Devils first, Panthers, Oilers second, have that kind of be the main attraction, and then put
at
Bruins.
nighttime.
Do you want to go Bruins or do you want to go someone else?
Do we have a West Coast team? I don't know if we do.
I don't think we do. I mean, I think the Avalanche maybe are our best option.
We don't have a Canadian team either way.
No, we have Edmonton. Well, I guess they're not like for this matchup.
They are.
I don't think we necessarily need it. Like, I think they are. Again, the Canadian team is the main attraction, but we could just go Canadian team. Like, we could go Maple Leafs in there. We could go Canadians in there.
It switches every year, so it's not like it has to matter this year.
No, it doesn't really have.
For example, like actually, yeah.
I think if we're gonna go to like a Canadian team, I think it has to be Toronto. I think they're the most marketable team
but
currently.
I don't think so.
No, I think star wise and views wise, I think we have to put Toronto in this matchup if we're gonna try to put a Canadian team here.
Let's put Toronto Bruins at the night spot.
I think that's a really good rivalry. I think, and I think we put the Canadian team in there as well. Let's go Toronto Bruins to close it out.
Yeah, and if they had cool NHL Christmas jerseys, that would be so sick.
That would be really cool.
Christmas music playing all night, probably. I don't know. Maybe they do some kind of really cool warm-up thing where it's like, I don't know. I'm imagining it being really cool.
Yeah.
Because hockey's a winter sport, so it should have.
They should have
Christmas
something to kind of easily go with it. It's gonna be cold on the
Yes,
ice. You
so
can do
clearly-
something with that. It could be potentially really marketable, and they can make out with a lot of money. But I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool if the NHL were to do Christmas Day games. And if I were gonna pick one for this year, like we agreed, we're gonna go first. We're gonna go Devils, Blackhawks, to open it up. In the middle of it, the primetime game, we're going to go Edmonton Panthers. And to close it out on the night, we're going to go the big rivalry. We're going to go Bruins versus Maple Leafs. And that's going to be a Christmas Day lineup right there. I think that's a really good lineup.
I like it a lot.
I like that a lot.
If this was something that repeated each year, I think I'd really like that.
I absolutely would, even if it's just 3 games. You know what I mean? I think that'd be really cool.
Not bad, man. Okay. Next up, I want to do something fun with you.
Yeah.
Right. So, in this scenario, we're both gonna be, I guess, Santa Claus, right?
Sure.
We're both gonna be Santa Claus.
Sure, we got the hats to prove it.
And
So.
yeah, you have the hat to prove it.
I mean, you got the Santa hat. You got the real Santa hat. I just have
true.
Santa on my head.
We do have the hats.
But I do have a kind of a hat.
Yeah.
So.
You
We're
have
Santa Claus. We're all Santa Claus.
We're Santa Claus.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Okay, don't do that again.
All right, sorry. I got a little carried away. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad.
It's all right, man.
My bad.
We're going to give each other names as if we were presenting, the names of the children for Christmas.
Okay.
And we're gonna make naughty or nice lists.
Sure.
You down with that?
I'm with it.
Okay. I'm gonna make you Santa first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you 6 names, right? 2 from the 3 sports that we cover.
Yep.
And you're gonna tell me why they're on the naughty list or why they're on the nice list this year.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let me pull up the names, man.
Okay.
Which one do you want first? Do you want name
throw
a
it
sport.
at-
Name a sport. Throw it at me.
NBA. Let's start with the NBA. How about
NBA?
that?
All right, let's
that could be
do it.
fun.
All right, Santa.
Okay.
These 2 names have been provided, and I need you to help me.
Okay.
Help me figure out if they deserve presents or if they deserve.
Let's
cold.
shoot it at me. Let's find out.
Our first one is Karl Anthony Towns. What does he deserve?
I think Karl Anthony Towns is on the nice list.
Yeah.
I think Karl Anthony Towns is a really good player. He did get traded this season, but I think he handled himself really well. He didn't show much, aggression or, displeasure with being traded. But he wasn't totally. You could tell that he missed being in Minnesota, but he was excited for a new chapter. I think he handled himself really well. He's a fun player to watch. Yeah, I think he's easily on the nice list. I like Karl Anthony Towns there.
I'm reading here that Karl Anthony Towns is asking for an animal for Christmas.
What kind of animal is he asking for?
He doesn't specify. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
I don't know. Maybe he wants a dog because he's got that dog in him. I don't know. He's that guy.
Okay. Well, sir, I was kind of thinking cat because his initials are literally cat. But you know what? We'll give him a dog for Christmas, man.
No dog. He doesn't have that dog in him. He's got the cat.
No,
in him
Santa. We've already sent out the dog.
Oh,
We've
no.
sent out the dog, man.
No.
Next up.
My bad.
Next up, the name is Jimmy. Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler. Naughty list.
Yeah, I've heard reports that his parents are not happy with how he's been treating his injuries this year, whatever that means. So
Yep.
I don't know. So naughty list.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the naughty list. He's not a good dude. He's not a good dude. He talks too much and he doesn't win enough. I think if he were to shut his mouth a little bit, maybe people will like him a little more. Maybe people will like him a little more. But no, I don't think he's a very likable player in the league.
Okay.
I think he gets a lot of hate. Maybe it's me being a Celtics fan, but I think he gets a lot of hate from a lot of people.
He's asking for it says here a new team potentially. I don't know if that's.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know what that's about.
Maybe he gets the new team, but if up to me, he's getting the bag of coal.
Okay.
He's
all right.
getting the bag of coal.
All right. What sport do you want next?
Shoot me the NHL. We'll go to the NHL.
Okay. Your first name on the list is Jeremy Swayman.
Ooh. I love Jeremy Swayman. Great player, but unfortunately, in the year of 2024, on the naughty list.
Santa does not like Jeremy Swayman.
Not this year. I think he's been naughty this year.
Yeah?
He begged for the contract. You know what I mean? He was going to hold out with the Bruins. He really wanted it. Obviously, he deserves the contract. He's a really good goalie, but it wasn't the best handled by, I guess, both sides. That was it, and now he's statistically, you and me were talking about this the other day. Statistically, as of today, the worst goalie in the NHL. For 8 years, $66 million, he is the worst goalie. He is ranked 86 out of all goalies that have played at least 10 games. He's not been playing really well. He's not been playing good at all. to what his standards are supposed to be and to what his contract is supposed to be. So until he proves me otherwise, this year he's going to be put on the naughty list, unfortunately. But I think he's going to bounce back next year.
There's a note left on my desk.
Okay.
From his parents saying that he actually doesn't care if he gets coal this Christmas because he apparently already got the bag, whatever that means.
He did get, I guess he did get the bag. It might not have been a bag of coal, but it was a bag.
Yeah.
So either way, he's getting a bag, whether it's, money or it's coal, but he's got a bag.
True. Funny enough, your next name on the list it's a name that we were just talking about. How funny. Connor Bedard.
Connor Bedard. We're going to go with a nice list. He's a really nice player. You know what I mean? He doesn't do anything too notable. You know what I mean? He goes out there, he plays some damn good hockey, and he goes home. I don't think he's a very controversial player. You know what I mean? He plays really well. Chicago's on the rise a little bit with him leading the way. So why not? We're gonna go Connor Bedard on the nice list.
He seems like a nice kid, Santa.
Yeah, I think Connor Bedard is a really nice kid.
I like him.
We're gonna go with a nice list.
I
like Connor Bedard.
I like him.
Yeah, nice list.
Okay, next up, we got 2 NFL players, okay?
Okay.
Our first one is Caleb Williams.
Ooh. Caleb, you're going to go on the nice list.
Caleb's on the nice.
Caleb's on the nice list. He hasn't been playing extremely well as to what the standards are for him, but he's been bad. He's been around a really bad Chicago O-line, that's been giving up so many sacks. He's been getting really hurt, but he's handling himself really well. He's been a really good professional. In that sense, he's doing the best he can. He's still putting up some good stats in some weeks, regardless of that line. I think going forward in this draft, that's something that Chicago really needs to look at to keep building around Caleb, is building the line. But I think he's handled himself really well even through the struggles. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna go Caleb on the nice list this year.
Great. I think he would appreciate that.
He would.
I know he's had a tough go as of late. So.
He probably would. So we'll give him a little extra.
Yeah.
Maybe some extra nail polish or something.
Yeah, that.
I think he'd appreciate that a lot.
He asked for a new color this year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he say what kind of color? We'll give him red and green because it's Christmas. How about that? We'll give him a little red and green.
He said silver, so I don't.
Silver, sure.
So
he
I
can
don't
get
know
whatever.
if that.
No, he can get silver. He can get whatever color he wants. He's been nice. He's been good.
Great. Your final player is George Pickens.
George Pickens. Oof. George Pickens. I like George Pickens as a player, but if we're talking in terms of naughty and the nice list, we're gonna have to go naughty. I don't know. I think he is. I think he's a very very controversial player in a sense.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to take action when he's, very upset. We've seen him get in some fights and some physical altercations and spew out some words that he probably was just wishing people a Merry Christmas. He probably was just
like Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, like Joe Mazzulla. You know what I mean? With the refs the other night, and Joe Mazzulla was really passionate. He really wanted to yell, just catch up with them, and just say Merry Christmas. He's a very passionate guy when it comes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's absolutely not when you're wishing people a Merry Christmas. But besides the point, Pickens, unfortunately, I think in that term, I think he's going to be on the naughty list. Although I do like Pickens, I think he is a very fun player to watch. I think with the shenanigans that go on sometimes with him, we're going to have to go naughty, unfortunately.
Oof. Okay. All right. He's not going to be happy about that.
He probably won't be. He'll probably want to punch me in the face. But you know what? You can't do that. You can't
do that to Santa.
You can't do that to Santa.
Can't.
You can't. You can't, unfortunately.
That'll be eternal cold.
I know. It would be. It would be. I won't give him a lot of coal, though. I won't give him a lot. He'll get a little bit. Just a little bit.
Funny if, it was edible coal.
Yep.
And he ate it, and on the inside, it was raisins.
We'd really get him.
You got him.
We'd really get him.
Really got him. Edible coal.
Ooh, we got him.
It's a really tasty flavor on the inside.
I would really show him.
It's actually so stupid and brain rot. Anyway.
It's fun.
All right.
It's
my turn to play Santa.
It is your turn to play Santa Claus. I'm gonna give you the names. So again, I'll ask you, what sport do you want to start with?
Let's start with hockey.
Hockey, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with this one. Austin Matthews.
Ooh, Austin Matthews. See, coming from Santa's point of view, I like Matthews because he has a nice mustache, and I have a nice beard. So I think that. So it's like we're kind of like the same.
Kind of.
We're
kind of in a
buddies.
sense.
We're kind of buddies.
Kind of in a sense, yeah.
Kind of buddies. So if it would be disappointing if I went to Matthews and I gave him Cole this year. I gotta give him something nice. What is he asking for? Do you know? Did he ask for anything?
He asked to make it to the second round this year.
Oh.
He never makes it usually, so he wants this year to go to the second round.
Yeah, see, we're good guys, but we're not that good
No,
guys,
we're
so
not
I
that good.
don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
That's kind of tough. Sorry about that, Austin.
Yeah. Sorry.
Who's the next guy?
Next guy, we have, a very controversial player. Some people might say on the nice list. Some people might say he's on the naughty list.
Uh-oh.
We've talked about him before. The one, the only, Brad Marchand.
See, I'm under the assumption the Rats don't deserve presents.
Okay.
Oh, this one's tough. This one's actually tough.
This one I thought would be a little curveball to throw.
It is, because, like...
It's
easy
really
to
dependent
just
on
be
who you
like,
ask.
He doesn't deserve presents.
Yeah.
But genuinely, he actually hasn't done anything this year.
In the year of 2024?
2024, Brad Marchand has actually been pretty nice. In fact, I am going to throw him on the nice list.
Okay, I like that.
Especially after a bunch of nice witty comments against Biz Nasty. This is your one good. This is your good. Oh my God, I'm stumbling on my words. This is your one good year, Brad Marchand.
Yep.
And then maybe next year you'll be back on naughty list. I'm gonna throw him on the nice list though.
Okay, I like that. Cool. What sport do you want to go to next?
Let's go NBA. Let's go
NBA.
back to NBA.
Okay. LeBron James.
LeBron James. How can? Oh my gosh. Someone's got to go on the naughty list. How can you put LeBron on the naughty list, though? I'm going to have to put him on the nice list.
Yeah.
He invented Sprite Cranberry.
He did.
Practically.
And Lahenny.
And Lahenny.
Oh my God. Imagine sitting by the fireside on Christmas, sipping on some Lahenny.
There's nothing better.
It's nothing
There's
better.
actually nothing better.
There's nothing better.
In fact, Santa actually drinks Lahenny and Sprite Cranberry on his free time.
Yeah.
So, for me, I can't put that dude in the naughty list. Plus, what has he ever done wrong? Nothing.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Nothing I can think of off the top of my head.
I don't know. That's a different debate. But I think in the year of 2024 he's been good. He's been mentoring his son in the league there too. So I agree with
Sure,
you.
yeah, he's been a nice father.
He's been a nice father this year.
Okay, yeah, he's on the nice list.
LaDad.
We're gonna LaDad. Bro.
LaDad.
LaDad is on the nice list.
He is on the nice list this year. This next one we're gonna go with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he can go on the naughty list.
Ooh, okay. Why?
Because I said so.
I mean, whatever Santa says,
I said so.
it goes. You know what I mean? But you got a reason why?
Here's why. I actually do have a reason why. Luka actually thinks he's like better than everybody in the world, and maybe he is.
Okay.
But Santa doesn't mess with egotistical players like that.
Okay.
And Luka is that guy. He actually thinks he runs the league, and he doesn't. The league runs through Jason Tatum. So Luka, sorry, you might be Tatum's son, but the league doesn't run through you, man. So I mean, this year you're gonna learn your lesson. I mean, you did learn your lesson last year in the championship.
Yep.
But
he's gonna learn again.
He's gonna learn again this year when he gets fucking Cole.
Okay, I like that.
He's on the naughty list.
Okay. We'll finish this up.
Cry about it, Luka.
You cry about it, yeah.
I don't care.
Okay, well, we'll finish this off with the NFL. Another really controversial one. We're gonna go with Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's on the naughty list.
Yep.
He better not be asking for anything this year. He's asked for too much.
He has asked for too much. He's
he
asking
asked for
more,
Alan
though.
Lazard. We got him Alan Lazard.
Yep.
He asked for Devontae Adams back. We got him Devontae Adams, and you know what he did? Fucking nothing.
Nothing.
Actually,
he is asking for a new team this offseason, though.
Yeah. You know what? That's for the Easter Bunny to give him.
Yeah.
That's not really.
We'll let the Easter Bunny.
We'll let
take
the
care
Easter
of
Bunny
that.
handle that. I'm gonna give him a nice big lump of coal.
He does. He definitely deserves that.
Yeah. He. Out of most players, actually, maybe
He might
out of all
top the
players,
he might top
be
the
at
NFL as guys who deserve the coal the most.
Oh my God, he even got. He's the worst, man. He got Salah fired too. So you're getting nothing this year. You're getting nothing.
He's getting nothing. Anyways, let's move on to our next player. Last one. Patrick Mahomes. Could be a tough one.
It is tough.
Could be a tough one.
Yeah. Do I find Patrick Mahomes annoying? Yes. Do I find him a good player? Yes. Is he asking for anything?
He's asking for a third Super Bowl title in a row.
That's kind of like a steep.
It's tough. It's a lot. It's a big thing to ask for. That's what he's asking for.
The thing is, I kind of promised Josh Allen that this year, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to give that to Mahomes.
Okay.
But for the sake of it, I'll throw Mahomes on the nice list.
Okay.
But when he's asking for that, you're not getting that.
You think you just get something else?
Yeah, I mean, I think one year he was asking for a Kermit doll, but I'm not really sure. I got him that year. He didn't really do too well.
No.
He didn't like it. But I also got him, and he doesn't like this one. I got him a brother that actually makes corny and zesty TikToks.
Yep.
So,
I don't know how he feels about that one. He hasn't been too public about that one, but I think
Yeah.
he just also just didn't want to be ungrateful.
yeah.
I think that was kind of it.
That's kind of why, like, he has the Christmas spirit, if we're being honest. He's not
think he
going to
does.
ever be like, yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
So-
He's a very cool dude. Not a very, like, outspoken kind of guy. He's very humble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that take. I like him on the nice list there. Cool.
Yeah, you barely avoid the naughty list, though.
Yeah. Well, that's our naughty or nice list for this holiday.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I think we do. I think we both kind of nailed it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think we got some good ones. If you guys disagree, again, let us know in the comments, and that's up for discussion. But I think that's that. I like those lists a lot. I like that. That was cool. But let's move back over. Let's talk about the Christmas Day games again. You know, on a Christmas tree, there has to be a star at the top. Now, with each league, who is going to be the star on the top of their games? Who's gonna
for
be
Christmas Day?
for Christmas Day, out of those games, who in the NFL is going to have the best game, and who in the NBA is going to have the best game? Who are the stars? Who are the two stars on your tree?
Okay. Well, I have two separate trees.
Yeah, you
Is
have.
that what you have? Or you have
yep.
two stars in one tree.
No. I got one star on one tree and one star on another tree. For
Okay,
NFL,
so
there's
okay.
one star in the NFL and one star in the
the
NBA.
football tree and the basketball tree.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, let's start with the football trees.
sure.
What's your star of the tree?
My star of the tree is going to be none other than Derrick Henry.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Did you?
I actually did know you were going to say that.
Really? Okay.
In fact, I avoided him because I knew you were going to say that.
Okay. Yeah, I want Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry is having a really good season for the Ravens. And again, I think, like I said, it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Sure.
Lamar is going to do his thing, but I think this is another game that Derrick Henry is going to run all over. He's going to play really well. I think he can get in the end zone maybe twice. Honestly, if I have to put a parlay, I'm going to put him twice.
2+ touchdowns?
2+ touchdowns. Maybe we'll cook something up. Maybe we'll cook up
Got a
just like
vibe.
a Christmas Day touchdown, scoring parlay. Maybe not for the ladder challenge, but that would be a little something separate potentially. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if I had to, Derrick Henry 2+ touchdowns feels good to me.
I like that.
I think he's gonna have a really good game on Christmas. Just the gut feeling.
How many yards do you think he's having?
Definitely 100.
You think 100?
Potentially up on the upwards of like 125, 150. I think he's gonna have
Damn.
a really good
Christmas
game.
miracle?
I'll say at least 125. At least 125,
Okay.
2 touchdowns. I think he's gonna have a really good game, and the Ravens are gonna put up a lot of points. So that's my
W.
That's my star for the NFL tree. Who do you got?
See, it's funny because you're predicting that it's going to be a strong running game. I'm predicting it's going to be a strong throwing game. I have Lamar as my
Okay.
star of the week.
Okay.
Star of the
Start of the tree.
Star of the treek. Star of the week. Star of the treek. I don't really like the name of it. But yeah, no, I think Lamar's going to have a huge throwing day.
Okay.
A lot of passing yards. I think Zay Flowers will, in effect, also
Do his
have a
thing.
lot of receiving yards.
Yep.
We see okay, ready? We're going to get a Mark Andrews touchdown.
Okay.
We're going to get a Zay Flowers touchdown.
Okay.
I was going to say we're going to get a Lamar rushing touchdown. We're probably not.
Okay.
We might get a Henry one. I'm thinking one.
Okay.
I'm thinking one Henry one. I think there's 3 total touchdowns. I think there's 2 touchdowns through the air, 1 through the ground.
Okay.
But that's why I have Lamar. I think he's going to throw 2 in the air, and I think he's going to throw for 250 yards. And he's going to run for 30 yards.
Sure.
And somehow that will be good enough to be the star of the week. Now that I'm thinking of it, that kind of sounds silly.
I mean, maybe the games aren't that good, though. Maybe he's the one that just shines through those games. Maybe he makes some spectacular plays or something. I don't know.
He's gonna do like a backflip into the end zone.
He could.
He
definitely could, and that could be like the highlight of the Christmas Day games. But
well, there you go. There's my NFL star of the tree.
Okay, we both have a Ravens player. Again, you have Lamar. I got Derrick Henry, so should be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, like we were talking about, we'll have to come back maybe like a parlay or something, Christmas Day parlay.
Yep.
Maybe make a couple. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll look it over. But let's switch over to the NBA. The NBA tree. I'm gonna have Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Taking this one. Again, maybe it's just me being biased, but like I said, our predictions, the 76ers have been a little hurt. McCain's out. Embiid's not fully healthy. The Celtics are notorious, for beating up on the 76ers. I think this is a really good opportunity for Jason Tatum to shine, on the spotlight and play really well. I could see him putting up a 40-point game.
Wow.
I think he's gonna ball. I think he's gonna play really well. He's gonna beat up on the 76ers team, regardless. Maybe Paul George matching up on him, but
I agree with you.
I think this is gonna be a good game for Tatum to shine, and I think he's gonna take and be the shine at the top of the tree as the star. I think he's gonna be the star
Twinkly
of the
and bright and
yeah, I know.
cool and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think So I'm gonna take Jason Tatum.
It's a good star.
Yeah.
I also was thinking Tatum, but I actually did have Wemby.
Okay.
So
I like that.
I think we saw the other day for the NBA Cup, we saw Giannis tear up the Thunder, and I think you're gonna see a similar performance. I know it's not the same team. Both of the teams
similar style kind of play.
It's gonna be similar style.
Yeah.
Where, Wemby has like 15 boards and he has like 30 points, and he is the centerpiece of why the Spurs come even close. They might not win because they don't really have too much beyond that. They have Rob Dillingham, and they have
Castle.
Castle. I meant
Yeah.
not Dillingham. I'm thinking of a different team, but they have Castle.
Yeah.
And there's your little bright.
Oh,
if there was a baby star in the tree,
he'd be the other one.
Castle would be the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got Wemby. I think he's just gonna have a dominant defensive and
Chris
offensive
Paul too.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But yeah, no, I agree with that. I like your take. I think, like we said, Wemby's gonna play well regardless. So even if through the loss, he could still play really well.
yeah, it would look really good if Wemby had a nice performance on Christmas too.
It would. It would be.
Marketing.
Yeah, marketing wise,
It would look good.
It would be. It would be really good. Yeah, but that's our stars of the tree, the NBA and the NFL. So again, we're gonna have to tune back in and see. Maybe if we're right, we'll find out. But let's go look. Let's move over to the gift exchange. So I got top 5 jerseys.
Yeah. So basically, we're going to correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to give each other our top 5 favorite jerseys of all time.
Yep.
As a present, as like a gift exchange. I'll give you my top 5, and you give me your top 5.
Sure.
And we'll keep it.
Yeah.
And we'll hang it on the wall, and we'll cherish it. I mean, do you want to go first, or do you want to go second? Or do you want to go one by one and give our first jersey, then, back and forth? Or?
We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a little heads up. Going into this,
okay.
I kind of messed up. I kind of only did NBA jerseys. I kind of goofed up. Okay? Oh. I was thinking, I don't know why, I thought we were doing NBA jerseys. I still picked some really solid NBA jerseys, though.
There's some good NBA jerseys.
There's some really good solid throwbacks. So my deepest apologies on that. It's all going to be NBA. But that isn't to say that these ones aren't good. Okay?
Valid. Honestly,
so my apologies on that. So let's go through that. You want to go to my slide?
Yeah. Tell me your first jersey. I'll open it in slideshow form, and I won't look. I'll look at it one by one.
Yeah. Okay. So my first jersey that I put was the 1996 NBA All-Star Michael Jordan jersey.
Ooh, this one looks nice. I would really appreciate this gift. Actually, I do appreciate this gift. Thank you for giving it.
Of
to
course.
Me. Thank you,
of
man.
course.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Of course.
Actually, let's just run it all yours at the same time.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to be spoiled in riches with these jerseys. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the next one.
I love this one. Thank you.
Hey, absolutely.
Thank
no
you.
worries. Hey, no worries. The next one that I got on the list is the Raptors throwback with the dinosaur jersey. Vince Carter, I think, a very appropriate player to have on this, as the star of the jerseys. You know what I mean?
I like purple.
Purple's a really good one. So
It's a good color.
Yeah. So we're gonna go with the Raptors throwback jerseys. I think those ones are an all-time classic. So we'll go with that. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Hey, no, of course. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The next one that we got is gonna be the Miami Vice Dwayne Wade jerseys from a couple years ago.
Okay.
Those ones are really nice. I love the color scheme. The black, the purple, the blue. I think it matches really well
one's nice.
with the Miami culture.
I
You know
like
what I
this
mean?
one.
Hey, no worries. And I think Dwayne Wade's a good player to represent that. So
Yeah, I agree, man.
So we're gonna go Dwayne Wade there.
Cool.
I hope you like that one.
I do like this one. I like it a lot.
Hey, I'm glad you do. All right, next one. The throwback Utah Jazz jerseys, the
purples.
mountains. And we're gonna go with John Stockton because great guy. Well, morally, I don't know. We'll talk about that. That's a whole different story. But great player. You know what I mean, in the '90s. And I think that's a good guy to, represent those times. So we're going to go with that, John Stockton.
These colors look really nice together.
They do. I think they're really nice. Those are one of my favorite throwbacks, and I
Yeah.
thought you would appreciate it a lot if I gave that to
really
you.
appreciate it.
Cool. All right. And our last one. Now, this one might be a little controversial because this one's a current one, but I wanted to switch it up. This one is one of my personal
This
favorites.
is your favorite one?
This is one of my favorite ones in the current NBA. Okay? Just color-wise, the scheme is the current teal Hornets jerseys for LaMelo Ball. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm not sure if you like that. I love the color scheme. I love the light blue.
Listen, man, I'm going to appreciate any gift you give me.
glad you do.
Especially if it's a nice bright blue color like this one.
You like it?
I like this one a lot.
And I like it a lot. I think LaMelo, he highlights the number one. I think he's a really good guy to represent. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with those Hornets jerseys. I like those ones a lot, and I hope you do too.
This is a great collection to put on my wall. It's interesting. You have a lot of actually, out of the 5 jerseys, you have a light blue or a purple in all of them.
Yeah, they're just good color schemes. Honestly, I think they just work really well. I'm glad you enjoyed them though. Again, my apologies for not mixing it up and doing a variety.
It's okay.
I don't know why I had it in my head it was only NBA, but the NBA has some really good jerseys though. So I hope you enjoy those. But I want to see what you gave me.
Yeah, jump over into my slideshow.
Sure.
And then as soon as you get into it, put it into the slideshow mode so you know.
Yeah, no, I got that pulled up right here. I got it in
you do?
slideshow mode. Yep.
Oh, sweet. So your first jersey gift is the Seattle Supersonics jersey
I like
from
this
back
one
in
a
the
lot.
90s.
I like this one a lot. This one's really nice. I love the throwback logo, the little the little swoosh, the ball coming out in the front, like the way that, the Sonics logo is kind of coming up, the color scheme.
It's just fun.
It's fun. Sean Kemp too, really good player as well. That's a really good one to have as a little throwback. So I like that one a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Man.
Thank
I
you.
hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. Let's see what we got next. We got
next up. You have the NHL's Atlanta Thrashers jerseys.
Ooh.
This one's interesting because I don't think you'll ever see a team again that has 3 primary colors like this. They're blue, yellow, and red. I don't know. I think the combo's nice. I think the jersey and the sharp angles on the sleeve are really nice too. I'm a big fan of this one, and I hope this one's coming from deep inside. Pause. This one's coming from deep down in the heart. And there's a lot of thought into this one. I even signed it on the top right.
Dude, I noticed that. I appreciated that a lot. I agree with you. I love the color scheme. I love how it's switching it up, the sharp angles or whatever. But no, I like this one a lot. It's a really good throwback, and I appreciate that you put a lot of thought into this one because honestly, I wouldn't have expected this. If thinking about throwback jerseys, this isn't one that would have come into my head. Yeah. So I like this one a lot.
Good.
I appreciate that.
I don't have a refund policy on this
one.
So.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Next up. We got the Screaming Eagles, the Washington Capitals jerseys from back in the day.
Okay.
Personally, big fan of this one. I think there's literal gold flakes on the jersey.
I like that.
The all black background and the logo is much cooler than the current one.
It is.
I don't know why this isn't the Capitals branding.
I don't know,
man.
I think it does a good job, showing out that it's the nation's capital. You know what I mean? It's DC.
Absolutely.
They've got the bald eagle right there. They've got the stars. They got. I like how it's different colors too. You know what I mean? Than their current colors. I like that. It's a really good throwback. You know what? I appreciate that a lot. I definitely would wear that. I'm definitely going to wear that.
Oh, great!
I appreciate that.
I've worn it a few times, so it might have a weird smell to it.
You know what? That's all right. That's what the washer's for. That's quite all right.
Next up, a familiar one, man. A familiar one. I'm giving you back your own jersey, the Miami Heat Vice jerseys.
Hey, they're really nice jerseys.
They are nice jerseys, man. Except you gave me the black one. I'm giving you the one on the right, the pink and blue one.
Oh, the cotton candy ones.
Cotton candy.
The cotton candy ones. I like those ones a lot. You know what? We can twin. You know what I mean? We can both wear it.
My twin and
I know, literally. Yeah, my twin. You can wear the black one. I'll wear the cotton candy one.
Sounds good to me.
I like that. Is it Tyler Hero? Is that the one, or are you gonna? Is someone else? I like Tyler Hero.
Do you want it to be Tyler Hero?
Sure. Why not? Give me Tyler Hero. It's got
Tyler Hero, bro.
Sure. I mean, it had 14 on it, so I just wanted to make sure that's who it was.
True.
Sure. We'll twin out. Why not?
Yes, sir.
Miami Heat Vice jerseys. Those are nice. They're always been nice.
Okay.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much.
Of course, man.
It's really thoughtful. I like that.
And your number one jersey, your last jersey, is the Buccaneers creamsicles.
Oh, those are nice.
These are actually this is my favorite jersey of all time.
Really?
It
Okay.
is. The color, bro. The color.
It's crazy. It's really cool. I love the orange.
It tasty.
It does. It looks like a creamsicle.
Yeah, it does.
It's really nice.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah, I mean, I hope you cherish this one.
No, I really do. I really do. Do you have like a specific player in mind that it would just in general?
It has your last name on the back. It has your dad's last name on the back.
Dude, okay, so if y'all don't know, my dad used to be a practice squad player back in 2007, and he caught a pass from practice and from Tom Brady.
It's actually true.
It's true. You can look it up.
It's actually true.
It's true.
I'm not gonna tell them.
No, don't look it up. You don't need to. Don't waste
need
your
to.
time.
Just
Just believe me. Okay, I have the jersey. It's definitely not a customized jersey where I just put my own last name.
I think it would be funny. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I was gonna say let's throw in the photo of it, but then it would expose what your last name is, and then they would know if it's actually true or not. So
I don't know. You'll have to find out yourselves.
yeah, look up the 2007 roster.
Yeah. Well, he didn't make it, so you might not find it.
True.
You might not. He's only in practice, so you're gonna have to go through practices if you really want to find him.
It's really cool that your dad did that.
Yeah, no, it was super cool. It was super cool of him. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll pretend that he was on the Buccaneers, but yeah.
I hope you enjoyed them, bro.
No, I
hope you
appreciate.
like them.
I think it's a really good collection, and you know what? I appreciate that a lot. Again, very thoughtful.
Obscure, but I mean,
they're very different. You know what I mean? They're very different, but I like that a lot. I think that makes it really cool.
course.
So thank you. I appreciate that a lot. But you know, we did this gift exchange. You know, a little hypothetical. It's on the computer. I actually do have a gift for you, though.
What?
I have a real gift
For me?
for you.
For me? You actually have a gift for
I
me?
have a gift for you. It's the season of giving. So I wanted to give you something for being a great co-host of Inside the Trailer. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Drew, I got you a pack. I'll show it to the camera. Of these teeny mates.
Oh!
You get a little NBA player inside of them. A little 2025 NBA players, okay? And I'd like you to open this up. I'd like to see who you got.
I will open this. But I have a confession to make, man.
What?
I actually got you a gift.
No!
I got you a gift!
I got you a gift! No way.
It's actually,
you didn't have to do that.
I did have to
No.
do it, man. I did have to do it.
Dude.
Look, man. It's been hiding under this pillow this whole time. Under this pillow.
Dude,
And y'all did
I
not
didn't-
know. Y'all didn't know. Yeah. Here it is, bro. I got you. Jumbo Squeezy surprise.
Jumbo Squeezy!
Jumbo Squeezy surprise. Here you go, man.
Thank you so much, dude. I love Jumbo Squeezy. Oh my god.
I guess we'll have to do some openings.
Dude,
Present
absolutely. Thank you so much.
I'll open my
Yeah, you go first.
my
You go.
teeny mates first. And
Show me
then
your
you open
yeah.
your
Show me your
Jumbo
te-
Squeeze.
yeah, please.
Well, so let's see. I'll actually hold this for the camera. Wow. Okay, so we can get 2 figures, 2 puzzle pieces, and 1 collector sheet in each pack, and it looks like it's going to be NBA players here, so that's pretty cool. Let's move this candle so I don't burn my thumb off.
Yeah. No, I don't want you to burn in the teammates either.
Yeah, I don't want to do
We'll
that.
put this right up here. There's a little like fireside.
All new rare figures and double-sided puzzle. Wait. Okay, so the rare figures and odds. Listen to this. SGA glow in the dark. 1 in 64 packs. Anthony Davis statement uniform 1 in 128. Kevin Durant statement uniform 101 in 200, and then there's a metallic gold Giannis. I don't even know what that means. And 1 in 400 packs.
Maybe you get one of them.
I guess we'll have to see, man. Let's open this up. It's for 4+, so that's definitely me.
When I was younger, I used to collect those, but they were
Did you?
for the NHL though, and I had a little bit of the puzzle going at one point.
Oh shit! Hopefully, it would be nice if they actually had like a slit.
I know. Here, while you're doing that, I'll open this up at the same time.
No, don't
No,
do
do you have
that.
scissors hanging around?
Nope.
No. I guess.
Wait, hold on. I'll open it. I got it.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh. Wait. Yeah. There we
There
go.
we go.
Got it.
'Kay.
All right, time to see who we got. Oh, is this Luka? It's Luka.
Luka.
What are you doing, man? I thought I put you on the naughty list.
He just wanted to come back and just prove that maybe he should be on the nice list.
W. Luka. Next up. Where are you?
He's hiding in there. Who is it?
I don't know. I can't read it.
They are teeny, so it's hard to see.
It's so teeny. Memberson? Who the hell is that?
Let me see.
It's a Portland player. I can't read it.
Oh, Scoot Henderson.
Scoot Henderson. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard
that's
to
really
read. They're
tiny.
really
It is
tiny.
really hard to read that. Yeah, Scoot Henderson.
Scoot Henderson. That's really interesting. It's weird that this was out of the.
Yeah, and that
packaging
one's
this
wrapped
one-
up. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, we didn't get a rare one, but I mean, these seem pretty sick. I can't lie, bro.
It's got like the whole book too that explains it.
Ah,
And
the
then
Teeny Mates book.
What do you got for the puzzle pieces? You got anyone cool in there? Because
Yeah,
it's supposed to build like all the players. I'm pretty sure in the league, or at least like the main.
Oh, do you have to collect all of them?
You do. Yeah, you do have to collect all of them.
I see.
And you,
I
like-
mean, it looks like we just got like a couple border pieces here.
Oh, okay.
Nothing too special.
Nothing crazy.
Oh, it has players in the back. Oh, do they go together? They might go together. I think they
Yeah.
go together. It looks like we got on the back side a Miami Heat player, probably Hero, honestly. And then I can't make out who the one on the left is because they cut out part of his jersey, but
Yeah, that looks like Tyler Hero, and then I can't even. I think it's Zion.
you think
It
so?
looks like the Pelicans. I don't know.
It's pretty cool though.
Either way, it's still cool. You
Either
know,
way.
build up the
The
board,
of
yeah.
Teeny Mates, bro.
with the teammates. Yeah.
Appreciate this.
Hey,
bro.
no worries, dude. I thought you'd like it.
Oh,
I'm glad you.
I really appreciate it.
No, I'm
I
glad
think
you
we'll
like
have
that.
Luca and Scoot Henderson sit here on maybe the next episode,
Sure. Yeah. Why not? They can be a little addition.
like as memory or something. Like
Yeah, as a memory of our Christmas episode.
that. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
no,
I
of
appreciate
course.
it. And let's see what's inside your jumbo squeezy.
Let's take a look, man. Now, this one's
Can we just appreciate how cool of a name Jumbo Squeezy
Dude, it's
is?
sick. This one's gonna be a little hard to take off. I don't know if there's a.
Oh, that's why you were saying. Do you have to?
Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. This might take a second. Well, anyways, so any plans for Christmas? Anyone? Let's see it in the comments. All right. Well, I don't care. I got it open.
He got it.
I got it open.
Let's see what it is. Make sure the camera can see too.
Yeah, that's it's very important. Let me move this. Ooh, this is big. Who is this?
Oh my God! I didn't
Oh, it's
expect
Elias Peterson.
Oh, wow, that's huge. I actually did not.
That
think
is
it was-
actually a lot bigger than I expected.
Is
Holy
it Squeezy? Is it Jumbo and Squeezy? It's
It
Jumbo and Squeezy.
It is Jumbo and it is Squeezy.
That's
Wow.
sick. That's sick.
Look at that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And it's got the little book here with everyone. Dude, this is awesome, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
Who else could you get? Just like all the stars?
Yeah, a bunch of the stars. I don't know if it has every team in the league though.
Oh no.
The rare ones, you got the white jersey Roman Yossi. It's a 1 in 34 odds.
Okay.
The rare Buffalo Sabres alternate jersey Rasmus Dahlin, 1 in 56, and then gold Connor McDavid metallic gold is 1 in 112 capsules. These are really cool. You know what? I appreciate that a lot.
Of course,
Again,
man.
maybe Elias Peterson will just have to sit right there and hang out. But I think this is a good little addition. And you know what? I appreciate the gifts. You really didn't have to do that. That was awesome.
And you didn't really have to get me teeny mates, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's about the giving spirit.
It
You know what
is.
I mean? It's the
giving
giving
season, man.
It's the giving season, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for Christmas.
Got
I hope
plans?
you guys just spending time with family and friends, you know what I mean? Just, catching up with the fam and stuff like that. Eating, exchanging gifts, you know what I mean? Just quality time. Quality time. That's
made
what it's
for,
all
man.
about. Absolutely. You got any fun plans?
No. I think I'm working tomorrow. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
Okay.
Which would be Monday at the time of this recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really got anything. I mean, I'm free. I think that this coming weekend, I'm probably heading up to Maine to visit some college friends and play
Nice.
some pickup hockey, which will be
Nice.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Haven't played in a really long time, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Very exciting.
But I mean, for the audience, I hope you enjoyed this Christmas special. I know we enjoyed it from our end.
Absolutely. Fun episode.
Yeah, definitely. It's different than what we usually do when it comes to like sports coverage. So it
Changed it up a little bit.
yeah,
it was fun.
It was a lot
good
more
time.
fun this time. So if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like and comment, and also subscribe if you want to see more podcasts, because we drop weekly podcasts and we've been pretty consistent about it. We also post a lot of ladder challenges and betting stuff, as well as games and just other podcast funny moments and clips on our social media pages, which is Instagram and TikTok. It's the TikTok is Inside the Trailer, and the Instagram is ITT Sports. So if you want to drop a follow, stay tuned with daily content. We got that going on there on social media, so feel free to follow if you want to. But that will be all from today's Christmas special.
Oh.
We hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for everyone that is celebrating. And we'll see them next time, I guess, right?
Yeah. We'll see you in the next episode. Merry Christmas, everyone. And again, happy holidays. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.